Oh, I had my sound off. Sorry about that. Um, Let me see here. Wonder why you can't see anything. Okay, let's throw some teams up here. I'm just going down the checklist. Um, it won't let me copy it as a whole. Some of the teams are gone. I have them on the. They're also posted. Yep, Alabama, Clemson, Duke, Florida, Florida State. And then I have combos of LSU and Louisiana State. Then I have Missouri. And then I have a combo of Notre Dame and Boston College. And then, let's see, combos of Ole Miss, UNC, and Washington State. Combo of Texas A&M, Texas Tech, and Houston. Then combos of Miami, Florida Atlantic, Troy, and Temple. And then, let's see, what else we got here. Arkansas, Wyoming State, Kansas, Kansas State, Arkansas State, Northern Alabama, and Utah State. That's one set. Purdue, Colorado State, Colorado, Northern Colorado. Um, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Boise, Oklahoma State is a combo. Middle Tennessee, Vanderbilt, Louisiana Tech, or Louisville, and Utah is a combo. And that would be all the teams that have, let's see, autos, and then like all the teams on the bottom, they're just a buck, but you have to have a team in it. You get all the base and any of the parallels. Georgia, that's UGA, correct? I think that's gone. Let me just double check. Yep, Georgia's gone. Like the big teams right now is Missouri. Missouri's a big team. The Ole Miss, UNC, Washington State. Ole Miss has got supposed to have the #1 wide receiver. Alabama's got the 2 running backs, and I'm trying to remember who else. Let's see, who is the? Let's see, Clemson I think has Riley Ridley or something. Yeah, Georgia's gone. So I take it you're not able to see the screen, or is it just too blurry? It's probably because it's too, I could enlarge it, I guess. I could actually do this. Oh, it won't let me. Here, I'll do this. Remove, add source. There's my son playing Fortnite. Yep, 1 second here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the main teams, and then there's dollar teams too, which they don't have any autographs. Let's see, do this. Then I'll enlarge this. Maybe then you could see. There, that might help. Yep, Alabama's 43. There we go. Now you should be able to see it. I mean, if I can get, you know, say the $20 teams and the 35, anything that's like 20 and higher, get if those teams get sold, I'll just eat the rest and then just break her. I'm not too worried about it. So there's really, I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically 6 teams. As long as those 6 teams that are 20 and higher go, the rest of them I'll just keep them for myself. I got cash on the table. What the hell? Okay. Thanks, Chip. And then like on the bottom, well, I don't have them up on the screen, but they're dollar teams, and all they are is they don't have an autograph, so I put them up as a buck, but they have parallels and they have base with them. The only teams that are left there are, it'd be South Dakota State University, Minnesota State, Central Michigan, Southern Miss, Northern Iowa, Fresno State, SMU, Mississippi Valley, Illinois Navy, and Western Alabama. So if you wanted any of those are $1 a piece. And that you get all the base and you get all of the parallels that would be of those teams.
Dad, how come you haven't started cooking? We're never cooking something else.
Hey Dan, how's it going? Oh yeah. Yeah, all the teams that are on that list have autos. Here, let me pull up the spreadsheet. Alabama's got the number 1 and number 2 ranked running backs. Here, let me pull it up. Okay, homepage, draft picks. Let's see, autograph totals. Well, don't want that. Wrong one. College team checklist. Okay, Alabama's got Amari Cooper base, Big Al the mascot, Calvin Ridley base. They have Christian Miller. They have Damian Harris. They have Deontay Thompson. They have Derrick Henry base, Irv Smith Jr., Isaiah Buggs, Joe Namath base, Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs Contenders Optic. I don't know exactly what that is. And then there's a Josh Jacobs Draft Picks Prizm, which is, I'm guessing, an insert. You have Julio Jones base, Mac Wilson, Savion Smith, and that would be it. So they have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like they have 8 players that are autos. Thanks, Dan. And then Old Miss. Yeah, the Old Miss has that wide receiver that ran that 4.3 or 4.4. That's like Kelvin Johnson size. Just an animal. And then like UNC is going to have, I think they have 1 auto, and then they have Trubisky, which is a base. Make sure you spell your name right. S-T-I-N. Yeah, I did that for Tom. He's been in a lot of my past breaks. I kind of made a deal with them. I was like, because I had Penn State with the Iowa State, and I talked to Nick, and Nick was fine with pulling them out. But I told Tom that if he hits a um, the running back, I'm trying to think, Sanders. If he hits a Sanders, he's got to sell it to me. So I'm hoping he hits a Sanders. Because I'm thinking the Bears are going to probably draft Sanders, Montgomery, or there's another guy from, I think he's from Memphis. Running back from Memphis. Yeah. I just wouldn't mind grabbing a couple of Sanders. You know, since it's early, you just have no clue who they're going to go to. So if like a Sanders would go to like the Patriots or you know somebody good, their value just jumps. Trying to think, Oklahoma has a ton of autos. Ohio State has a ton of autos. Missouri has the big quarterback. Clemson has Riley Ridley. Duke has a quarterback. Dan, who do you PC anyways? I wish I could figure out why the chat, I have to keep scrolling down on the chat, that it doesn't automatically just show the chat. Just one, I don't know why it does that. Message if you're in. What the heck is this? Oh, that's weird. Old Buck players. Ah, yeah, it's smart. I'm trying to think if I have. I bet you I have some old. I bet you I have a bunch of old Mike Allstats, and I have a bunch of Warwick Dunn, Warren Sapp. Be stuff from the 90s. Nothing big at all. I mean, anything from the 90s is worth pennies now. Yeah, see, it keeps I gotta keep scrolling down to be able to read. This is just stupid. I wonder if it does the same thing when I'm in chat on my phone. Well, let me update it on here. Edit post. Let's see. Alabama. Chip Smith. And Dan. There. I'll see if I have any of those laying around. I'll just send them to you. I mean, I have no use for them at all. I mean, nobody wants them, and you can't really sell them, so. I got a couple 5,000 count boxes just of stuff from the 90s. Oh, actually, let me unpin. Yeah, if you want to do friends, that's awesome. But if you can't, just maybe add a buck or something, buck or two, just to help with fees. Did I pin the comment? There we go. Oh, I'm live on Breakers too. Breakers has just been dead all day today. Hey, Jason. Here, I'll go this way. Much easier, you can see them. Two, three, four, and five. There. Hey, Dendel. Oh, I got a sweet Michigan, a dual Michigan auto. I don't know if it's from Majestic.
Is there another computer screen around the house?
No, there's not.
Awesome.
She went to watch the show. I said I'd get off it after the match. You guys, no, she needs to be off it.
I gotta see what's going on. They're arguing. Okay, sounds good, Dan. Thanks. Oh, God, I worked all day today ripping a transmission out of a Hummer H3. The input sensor behind the pump took a crap, so you have to pull the transmission, transfer case, everything out just to change a little $45 sensor. The heck did you send for? 68? What the hell? Oh, he took two of them. Ah, that's right, it wasn't just one. Gotcha. Hey, Tom. Tom, if you know anybody in that Prizm group that you're in, if you know anybody, um, if I can get like Florida, if I can get the Missouri, Florida, or actually Missouri, Florida State, Duke, Clemson, if I can get those teams to sell, maybe Notre Dame, I'll just rip it so I can make sure it rips open tonight. And I'll just eat the rest of the teams. Oh, so what are we down to? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 teams. This should easily go tonight. It's early. Be nice to move a couple teams on breakers. Yeah, maybe I'll just kill the stream on breakers. I had 14 people come in the last hour.